A junior devil scuttled into the cave and reported, "A disaster, Your Majesty. There's a monkey outside of the cave who says that he's the king of the water curtain cave. He says you've been bullying his children and grandchildren, and he's come to have it out with you, Demon King." The Demon King, who was drinking, laughed. Those monkey devils were always going on about the king of theirs who went away to become an immortal. I suppose he must be here now. Did you see how he was dressed or what weapons he was carrying? He hasn't got any weapons. He's bareheaded. He isn't dressed like a monk or an immortal. He's standing outside the doors yelling. The Demon King ordered his junior devils to fetch his armor and sword and went outside with his army of devils. Seeing that the monkey was very small and unarmed, the Demon King put his sword down and got ready to box Monkey. "Come on then," said Monkey, jumping up and hitting the demon in the face. After several rounds, the Demon King had been beaten black and blue. He flew into a rage and shouted, "I wasn't paying attention just then. Let's have another round." Sun Wukong didn't say a word, but punched him in the eyes and kicked his ribs. The Demon King fell to the ground. All the junior devils surrounded the monkey, who jumped over them and got out. Then all the devils bumped into each other. The Demon King stood up and struck at Monkey King's head with his sword. Monkey dodged out of the way. The demon struck again, but Monkey had disappeared. There was laughter behind the Demon King. The Demon King was desperate as he turned around to strike again. Seeing how ugly the Demon King had turned, Sun Wukong used his magic art of making extra bodies. He pulled out some of his hairs, popped them into his mouth, chewed them up, and blew them out, shouting, "Change! Change!" They turned into several hundred little Sun Wukong, little monkeys who all charged towards the Demon King. Since Sun Wukong had learned the way, he could change each of the 84,000 hairs on his body into anything he wanted. All the monkeys leaped and jumped about, rushing up and surrounding the Demon King, grabbing, seizing, poking him in the backside, pulling up at his feet, punching him, scratching his eyes, and throwing him to the ground. Monkey snatched the Demon King's sword from him, told the little monkeys to get out of the way, and cut the Demon King into two. Then he led the monkeys into the cave where they destroyed all the devils. Sun Wukong shook himself and put all the hairs back onto his body. Then he told the monkeys he had rescued them from the Demon King. After that, the monkey told the little monkeys to shut their eyes, recited a spell, summoned a somersault cloud, and took them all back to the mountain of flowers and fruit. All the little monkeys laid a feast to celebrate their king's return. Monkey told his children how he traveled across the eastern and western oceans to learn the Great Way, how he had defeated the Demon King and saved them. Then he laughed and said, "Children, we will have a surname now. My name is Sun, and my Buddhist name is Wukong. I give you all a surname, Sun." All the monkeys clapped and were very happy. The handsome Monkey King had captured the Demon King's sword. He told the little monkeys to cut down bamboo to make spears to carve wooden swords. They practiced with them every day. One day, the Demon King thought if demons or ghosts came, the monkeys would be no match for them with their bamboo spears and wooden swords. They needed really sharp weapons. 4 older monkeys made a suggestion. "To the east of our mountain, there is a country called Ao Lai. There must be weapons there, but we have no gold to buy them." Monkey was delighted. "Wait here while I go get some weapons," he said. He leaped into his somersault cloud and soon arrived in the sky. He made magic with his fist and said the words of a spell. Suddenly, a terrifying gale and sandstorm started. The people of Ao Lai were so frightened they shut their doors. Nobody dared to go outside. Monkey landed his cloud and rushed straight in through the gates of the palace to the stores where he found all 18 sorts of weapons. He plucked a handful of hairs from his body, chewed them up, spat them out. They turned into hundreds and thousands of little monkeys who helped him carry all the weapons away. Monkey climbed back up onto the clouds and took all the little monkeys home with them. At the sight of the weapons, all the monkeys were delighted. They snatched swords, grabbed spears, seized battle axes, and fought for pikes. From then on, the Water Mountain Cave became famous. The Monster Kings all came to pay homage to the Monkey King. They took part in drill or offered presents. Colorful flags flew over the mountain of flowers and fruit. Gongs and drums were beaten. But trouble was ahead for Monkey. he would not be able to stay long in his paradise.